The town square here in Portales is lined with shops where you can find everything from a great meal to a great fit. But as this week in Louisiana Agriculture's Avery Davidson shows us, only one of those shops offers great conversation with expert craftsmanship that dates back 125 years.
There's no question where you are when you step into Ken Nelson's saddle shop. The smell of fresh leather permeates the air as much as Nelson's sense of tradition.
I pretty much build these saddles like they were built 125 years ago. I cut each piece by hand.
Like on this custom portfolio, Nelson also tools all the leather himself.
The hardest part of the whole thing is drawing the carving patterns.
35 years ago, Nelson began working with leather.
The hardest thing in a saddle shop to do is learn to sharpen your tools.
But they're not as sharp as Nelson's humor. You see, Nelson started learning how to build saddles 10 years ago.
And the instructor had the audacity to die on me.
While Nelson likes to joke with his customers, he's dead serious about his saddles, made only from American-tanned #1 leather and high-quality domestic thread, unlike foreign-made saddles you could buy on the internet.
Most of that stuff is not actually safe to ride a horse with, but we have to compete with it. And what a lot of people don't realize, especially entry-level people, if you buy a saddle off the internet that's made in a foreign country, if you or your child gets hurt with that saddle, if it malfunctions, you have absolutely no one to go back to.
Nelson says he enjoys hearing from his customers who spend upwards of $3,000 for a saddle.
I want him to be more proud of that saddle than I am.
And for a man who takes such pride in his work, well, you'd have to be pretty darn proud. In Portales, New Mexico, I'm Avery Davidson for This Week in Louisiana Agriculture.